Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. I'm still here at the Starvation Slough. It's a funny name why you would call it that, unless people have starved here, which there's not much to eat around here unless you bring your own stuff, of course. So anyway, let's read today. We're going to be reading from Genesis 35, 6 through 15, and it's called Let's Go to Bethel, okay? And it's Genesis 35, 6 through 15. Jacob and all the people with him came to Luz, that is Bethel, in the land of Canaan. And there he built an altar, and he called it the place El Bethel, because it was there that God revealed himself to him when he was fleeing from his brother. Now Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried under the oak below Bethel. So it was named Allon Bukath. Okay. So obviously Deborah must have, or Rebekah must have already passed, and now they're pointing out that her nurse has now died. Verse 9, after Jacob returned from Paddan Aram, God appeared to him again and blessed him. God said to him, your name is Jacob, but you will no longer be called Jacob. Your name will be Israel. So he named him Israel. Okay. He went from being a deceiver to, father of many nations type name. And God said to him, I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and increase in number. A nation and a community of nations will come from you, and kings will come from your body. The land I gave to Abraham and Isaac I give to you, and I will give this land to your descendants after you. Then God went up from him at the place where he had talked with him. Jacob set up a stone pillar at the place where God had talked with him, and he poured out a drink offering on it. He also poured out oil on it. Jacob called the place where God had talked with him Bethel. Bethel means God of Bethel, El Bethel. That's what it was named. But we had talked about it in yesterday's episode. Bethel was a place of communion with God. That's where Jacob had heard from God, and that's where there's communion with God. And when I say communion, I'm not talking about, the wine and bread. I'm talking about being with God and talking with God there. And that's where Jacob wanted to go. And so you can see he's been out on the run. He's, got married with Laban's daughters and everything. Now he's coming back, and he's coming to the place where God spoke to him. And so that was the big thing. He was at a turning point right now. He had many turning points throughout his life, but this is one of them where he's like wanting to be in communion with God. And I would encourage us, that hopefully that's a place where we can be in communion with God. And you don't have to go to a certain place necessarily. It can be right in your closet or room in your house or whatever to have communion with God. When I'm out here on the trail, I've been spending a whole lot of time praying. So most likely, if I know you, I've prayed for you while I'm out here. But this has been a time of Bethel for me, communion with God. But find a place where that is. You don't have to come out on the trail to do that. You can do it right in your own backyard. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Genesis here. Lord's blessing. See you then.